TSA has announced that they're reviewing whether or not they should stop doing inspections of folks going into small planes. About a quarter of the inspections, say about $115 million. There's lots of pushback. Look, I know all this started because of 9/11 and a bunch of dudes from the Middle East got on some planes and did some horrible things. And so I don't understand, why don't we just admit the elephant in the room? It is time to only check the people that fit the profile, right? And I don't care if anyone likes it. We are wasting hundreds of millions of dollars strip searching grandmas and stuff and checking baby carriages when we only need to really worry about Middle Eastern folks between the age of about 18 and about 40. And I don't care if you call that profiling. That's who's most likely to do this.
Well, I think that the nation's security is the #1 priority for any sitting administration. But we don't want to waste spending tens of millions of dollars on threats that really don't exist at a certain level, speaking of small airports. But when you say the elephant in the room are the Middle Eastern men that we don't want to talk about who are potential terrorists, do you realize that since 9/11, the most American lives that have been lost from acts of terrorism have been committed by predominantly white men?
Not on planes.
Angry white men, crazy, psychopathic
with guns,
thinking
which
white
you would
men,
see.
insane white boys who just want to kill everybody. So the elephant in the room is not the quote-unquote Middle Eastern terrorists who are rarely ever committing terrorist acts in America since 9/11. Only a small few, predominantly of the mass killings, mass shootings, and mass murderers have been white men that are angry, frustrated, psychopathic mental health patients who need to see a doctor. So the elephant in the room is, when are we going to have a sitting administration have a national summit to deal with the psychopathic mindset of angry white men in this country?
So let's do both. Let's limit inspection of folks going onto planes to people who are carrying AR-15s and black things with guns in them,
and
that's
the white guys.
Middle Eastern folks.
That's the white guys.
No, I'm cool with keeping those people off the plane too. You misunderstand my point. There is sort of a threat assessment. I was in Lubbock the other day. There's like 12 people there, and I was like the only guy in security. No offense to Lubbock. The reality is we have created this huge bureaucracy when the reality is the threat is limited to those folks.
The elephant in the room is, why don't we talk about the financial jobs that were created for defense contractors since 9/11? 9/11 was big business for defense contractors. 9/11 was big business for security contractors. So really, they want to keep that going because terrorism and frightening people is a big financial market to make money in America.
Stop checking old people. Check the folks who are the threat.